Hello everybody, welcome to Anomaly Cup number 1 bracket. This is going to be the upper bracket here, and it's between Cabel and RenderedSpy for the quarterfinals. Galzian versus Conef. Very fun. Very fun. Time for me to annoy you about G or K not having a long-range indirect fire option. Yeah, the answer is cry about it. Cry about it. No, really the answer is that we're probably going to... Oh, Cabel! Cabel, your carrier's got a fever! Ah! Here it comes. Any moment now. Hey, there it is. And right on cue, the reestablished systems goes up. Shush. I shall not shush. We're probably gonna buff honor guards for the indirect fire roll, right? Also, you can open the wreck with the base spinner using the base spinner heals. That's always fun to do, but looks like that's not gonna happen here. Aha! Have you been able to get games with it? I know you're always pestering everybody for games. Not yet. Okay. I can't promise anything today, but perhaps we'll get some games in soon. Test out the new honor guards. But in any case, the scanner, as is pretty typical, I think, going to be pushed down on top of the salvagers here. Looks like canceled though, because now it's combat happening. And yep, there's the angry nano machines. Nano machines, son. Conef base spinner is going to be able to escape though using that smoke, and he does have his buddy here as well. But the production cruiser is close also, and there's frontline salvagers. Let's go! Okay, this never happens, but I'm excited to see it. Scanner was placed down, by the way. Now look, Conef is completely blind, right? They can't see nothing. So, this is what you do, you know? You attack them in the early game and they don't know that the attack is coming. And the Conef player is going to be all focused on this fight over here, but like, look at the vision radius of this base runner. Nothing! You know, and we do actually have enough power to put on mobility support here, so that's going to increase the vision radius a little bit. But not by much, right? Not by much. Looks like this base runner is gonna die, no surprise there. You shouldn't reveal the PC though, I think this is a mistake. Because you want that up in the front line to help get these salvagers out. That's true, yeah, there's a big ping radius, so that, you know, like, something's over here, but you wouldn't know what it was gonna be. And once ref mode finishes, this production cruiser can go into combat mode, which is going to make it basically... like, you don't lose to base runners when you have this thing on combat mode. But this guy's got smoke, so I think actually this base runner will probably extract. Let's see if combat support mode is turned on, though. No, actually, it doesn't look like it, and there it is! Oh! Nice! There goes two! There goes two more! Very good, very good. Still no combat mode. Looks like this guy's gonna be fine to get away. But that's pretty bad for RenderedSpy. Very nice. And look how much damage the carrier took as well. It's lost like 1,500. Oh, I love it. I love it. See, nobody ever does this. Hey, combat mode turned on, by the way. Nobody ever does this, but like you should. It's so powerful, right? If you can just get some kills on the enemy salvagers like that. And then yeah, look at that. They go and hide in the corner. They can come back again later if they want to. You're probably not going to be able to like. You're probably not going to be able to do this forever, because it's only like one det pack that hits you and you're going to die. Maybe it's two, actually, but I think it's only one. So, like, he'll get you eventually, but man. It's two, okay, yeah. So, it'll cost him a bit as well. What's the resources like? Because he's probably not got much. He has to replace his salves, right? Oh, boy. Oh, and he's not moving. He doesn't know. He's looking somewhere else. Ah! There goes two more. Oh, one of them gets out. One of them gets out. That's really good for RenderedSpy, because he can't afford to lose any salvagers right now. This is terrible. And the production cruiser is coming forward. Would actually love to see, like, one or two sand skimmers here as well. Just to, you know, help batter down these salvagers here, because if they're not moving, they're very, very vulnerable. So then your opponent has to always move them, which means they're not mining, right? So finally the carrier's gonna come forward. He's like, I've had enough of this crap. He does have a second base mining, so that's good. Oh man. What a great start to the game. I love this. We do have the 2 artifacts though, which gives quite a lot of power into mobility support here. These base runners want to get more. This is difficult though, because obviously the production cruiser beats them, and if he gets like even just 1 assault ship, which he has the tech for, he can just start like massacring these things. Although assault ships from his opponent coming out as well. But yeah, the salvagers escaped too, and look, in the meantime, like 2 base had gotten set up. This is an amazing opener here for Cabel. This is like, oh, chef's kiss, you know? Could hardly have gone better. Could hardly have gone better. Now, I will say, armored unit defenses are incredibly important if you're going to match these up in the mirror matchup. If you have defenses 1 and they don't, you win by like a lot. Yes, they were. Oh, watch out! Ow! But yeah, he killed, I think it was 5 salvagers overall in the front line. And look how much damage this carrier has taken as well. Okay, we have defenses 1 coming out from RenderedSpy, and we don't have it from Cabel, so that's going to be really important. I think that maybe Cabel didn't realize that RenderedSpy had assault ship tech as well. Yes, salve strats. This isn't the first one of the tournament. I did it in one of my games, but it's the first one that I'm casting because, you know, I try not to cast my own because obviously I know exactly what's going to happen. Besides, it didn't work at all in that game, if I recall. Okay, defenses 1 is teching now, so yeah, he recognizes that he's going to need that. He can probably win this fight here, but RenderedSpy trying to kite, which is very nice. And he can use the base runner smoke too to keep himself alive while he waits for the second guy to show up. 2-on-1 though, he probably doesn't want to take this. Okay, but now he can jump in. And again, this base runner still has smoke available, so if he wants to smoke out a unit that's almost dead like itself, maybe? No, he doesn't get it. That's okay though, he's gonna get this other extraction out as well, and he'll still win this fight with the numbers. And this is crucial for RenderedSpy. He needs to get back in this game, and this is how he does it, taking good trades here. And now he should push. He needs to try and get his opponent off of these bases. And these assault ships are like really, really good raiding units as well, you know, jumping around. So definitely wants to get that damage in if he can. And we've seen in this tournament already just how dangerous it can be to let Con-F get those artifacts out, and now he's got 4 of them, which is pretty good. So we'll see. It looks like the production cruiser wants to get involved. You need det packs though. Ah, they missed, unfortunately. Oh, and they actually do a lot of damage to the PC as well. So that thing will die eventually if it's not protected here, but it looks like enough assault ships are in the hood to maybe keep it safe. Should get this guy when he's low, though. Uh-oh, doesn't pick off the wounded one. That's a big mistake. These guys get armor when they pick up veterancy as well. Well, it looks like the first one only gives them hold, but either way, like... Okay, now he's got all the armor, but it kind of doesn't matter now. Either way, they're going to be able to kill off that production cruiser eventually. Spy with the float. Yeah, I mean, it's not too surprising, though, because he's obviously really hyper-focused on this front line here. And now, he's killed off a PC and evened up the bases. Problem is, though, Smokefish are coming out. And Smokefish armor already getting teched. And that should put an end to the raiding from the assault ships. Although, you could say they kind of already did their job, right? They evened out the match, which is what he needed. He's probably making a PC right now, which is good. And then he can just, you know, get missile ships probably once he sees this. Yep, there it is. Can't go for honor guards here, obviously, gonna take way too long. Smokefish Smoke does lead the target. It's possible to dodge them, but it's very difficult, so he's gonna lose 1 there, and these guys are poisoned. Looks like that one's gonna die as well. These 2 get out just barely. They are, I think, actually faster. Yeah, they're faster than the Smokefish. Oh, one of them got picked off anyway, though. Maybe he was still getting poisoned by the smoke. But yeah, they are faster, but if you, like, stop moving for even a second like that, yep, looks like this one's gonna die. So you can try to dodge by then moving side to side, but if you get hit once, you're dead. There he goes. And this fight in mid as well, it looks like they still both have armor 1. It's 2-on-1, so this guy's gonna die, but he takes one with him. Very nice, very nice. Doesn't feel like 110 speed. Yeah, that's also sort of intentional, because you'll notice as they fly... Well, this one's not doing it. As they fly through the air, they kind of wiggle, right? And that slows them down, too. And it sort of stops when they're circling, so you can kind of abuse that to get a little speed boost, but... No, I don't think you should buff their speed. I like them being slow like that. Spokefish armor was teched, so that's actually going to be a kill, I think, on these salvagers here. And notice how he leaves them alone after he thinks they're already dead, although he might have miscalculated on these guys. Yeah, so these two survive. But even so, it's going to kill off the missile ship as well, so not a terrible, attack, I don't think, for Cabel, but of course, it is a pretty good defense, even so, for RenderedSpy. Assault ship is alive, though, and these two are very low, so if I were him, I'd be getting these guys killed off. Any minute now. Well, it looks like he's not interested. Mobility support 4 is going to get turned on here. Second question. Okay, there we go. He's gonna get off these kills. Well, I may have a second answer for you. I really wish that the DOK replay viewer, also that was close. I wish that it had like a eco units loss counter, because it's probably like off the roof. What? Off the charts or through the roof. One of those two. In this matchup here from both players, right? Direct fire upgrade. Useless. Well, I didn't see a question anywhere, but I think I get what you're saying. Well, maybe what we ought to do is have the direct fire upgrade be the one that, like, enables the sort of siege mode of the honor guard. But whatever, I can't be answering questions about potential game balance while I'm casting. I'm busy right now. Hold up, you didn't pick that up, buddy. What happened there? Okay, now he's gonna go back. He's gonna make the walk of shame, but it might be to the death. Oh, you mean the missile ship? Ah, just leave it how it is. It's funny, you know. It's funny. RenderedSpy's in the chat. And you're making fun of his units. Yeah, who knows? That is actually pretty relevant, though, isn't it? Because we are at 5 out of 9. In fact, if this was a Jiraki game, it'd be over already. Bad fight here for Cabel as well. Yeah, I think probably what happened was that you told the guy to pick it up when it wasn't actually there yet. I don't know. There's actually an exploit you can do called Artifact Magic. Oh, nice shot by the way. That's like based on that scenario, but it's really difficult to do, as I recall. It's quite difficult, so I don't totally remember how it works. Oh, you can't use it anymore? Really? Did they patch it out? Oh. Anyway, it was like you could queue up an order to pick up a... Aha, the extraction order can't be shift queued, I see. So now you can't do it. You used to be able to queue up an extraction order when another base runner was already going to pick up the thing, and then it would just summon it out of thin air. So we called it Artifact Magic. This is an interesting fight, by the way. Hey, hold down mode? I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That makes sense here. I think he's still gonna die, though. You know, normally Galcian Siege is always gonna beat, nice attempt on the EMP. Normally Galcian Siege is always going to beat, as, like, you know, Assault Ship Blob, but if it's that many numbers, like, I guess you just win. Plus they have Armor 3, actually, so that's helping, too. That's actually also great for the, missile ships, which are gonna be able to be a lot more survivable, but this one's still very low, and there's only one of them. I think that RenderedSpy assumed that there wasn't going to be any more air because he's got the answer now. So he's kind of stopped building these things, but that's actually going to come back to bite him here, so he might lose the base. We're here on the main front as well. Sandskimmer's not really doing well in the frontline combat role, as we have come to expect. And now the Big Daddy Sandskimmer shows up. See, it's obviously kind of fun, like, the Sandskimmers are artillery and the artillery are Sandskimmers. You see what I mean? But yeah, you can't fight that. So he's gonna lose all those skims right there. And the Smokefish are just having fun with this production cruiser as well. Missile ship gonna spawn in danger here. It's gonna die. So that's really, really good for Cabel, but there's a missile ship here now, so I think that's gonna shut down this attack. This one here arrived as well from the front line. Uh-oh, but the assault ships have gotten through behind, so it looks like RenderedSpy wants to, you know, return the favor here. Needed the det packs to maybe, like, hold those guys off, but not gonna be used. There they are, finally. Ow! and they're good, you know, but... Oh, missile ship EMP can destroy air. Oh, well in that case, that actually would have been great there, wouldn't it have? Ah. Well, it looks like RenderedSpy didn't know that either. And I would actually cancel this siege cruiser, get that base set up again, but... But in any case, you know, I feel like Cabel has a really strong army. It's just that he's gonna have big, big problems. Because, you know, that's gonna be 7 out of 9, and like... Even without the fact that that's a win condition. Ugh, I don't like giving the Connev carrier that much power. Assault ship snakes through, by the way. Actually manages to make it to the 2 base, but... Well, and that armor is actually helping a lot against this, the siege cruiser here. Oh dear. Det pack is gonna miss. This thing could do a lot of damage. There's one, though. Doesn't kill it, though. He needs one more. Oh, no. Hey! Siege cruiser from downtown. Very good, very good. I would caution against using that hold down mode against sand skimmers, though. Whoa! Look how fast this thing is! I was watching that on sensors, I was like, that can't be real. Oh my gosh! Well, that's full power mobility support for you, what can I say? Oh man! And RenderedSpy teching into railguns now. Where's all that vision coming from? Mobility support, man. Oh! And because the missile ship gets the EMP there, he's gonna try and kill off the siege cruiser. It looks like that one's not gonna work out for him, though. Oh, jeez. Those are some fast assault ships. Look at that, 280. I mean, that's like air unit speed. Oh my gosh! Okay, assault railguns are not the play here, though, are they? It's gotta be heavy railguns, because they can actually fight siege. They've got a lot of armor to resist the PD, and then they have a lot of good damage output against armored targets. Assault ships, or assault railguns are just not really gonna do this. But you can see, like, the assault ships are really not taking very much damage either, but the assault railguns will get absolutely chewed to pieces if these things ever hit them, and look how little damage they're doing. Yeah, I really think heavy railguns gotta be the play here. I wonder what the space winner is for. And yeah, the assault railguns, like I predicted, end up falling very quickly there. And these siege cruisers are starting to vet up, too. First vet, not really very useful, but if they can get to rank 2, that's actually quite powerful. Whoa, that carrier's a lot faster than I expected. Mobility support getting powered down now, though. Okay, there's the heavy railgun that we need. And where's the Connev cruise missile as well? Should be quite good here. Let's drop it like right there. Maybe he'll find the button eventually. Really back and forth game, though. Like, you can tell if this attack from Cabel has to back up, it's not a huge deal. But if it gets killed, like, then it's a massive problem because, you know, 2 artifacts away from winning. And with mobility support 5, those things will get there really fast. I'll tell you what. Ah, where's that cruise missile though? If he just drops that down like once, that's gonna kill this guy in one hit if he wants it. It'd do a ton of damage over here. Yeah, siege cruiser EMP starting to hit the carrier as well. I noticed that. That's gonna stop the carrier from giving any move orders as well. Smokefish, interesting here because actually it sort of blocks the siege from doing its damage as well. It also can get hit by the anti-air that the carrier brings as well. Although maybe the Connev carrier doesn't have anti-air? No, I just saw it shooting right there. Yes, it does. Okay, there goes the siege cruiser. But again, that cruise missile is so powerful right here. Would be so effective to use that, but he's just not found the button. And this carrier's getting really low now. You can see him starting to power up the re-established systems. Needs some anti-air, I guess, but doesn't have any on the field right now except for that carrier. Oh, and he's getting poisoned to death! That's gonna be the end! And he goes down! Oh, man. 7 out of 9, so close, but the carrier's gonna get killed by the smokefish and the siege there. Just never found the cruise missile button. I mean, that thing is so good. He had the system powered up too, you know, for the auto fire, but man, so effective against slow cruisers like Siege, you know. Oh well, not gonna happen. And Cabel is gonna take game 1. Really exciting game, that one. I mean, right from minute 1 there. Let's jump on to the second one. It's gonna be on College Teeth, it looks like. Yeah, I kind of forgot we have an info document, don't we? I should read that. Looks like they had banned Tight End Passage and the Shallows, and then it's Cabel's pick for Boneyard. RenderedSpy is going to take College Teeth and Canyon Outpost. Well, makes sense to me. Very good map for Conf, whether in Jiraki or in Anomaly. But I do think that you really need to be using the missile system, especially on this map, right? I mean, you know, for obvious reasons. So we'll see if he gets around to that. And the other thing is, Galzi and Conf kind of lack indirect fire options, so really you're going to be, I think, relying on that Conf Siege as being like the really, really good, you know, hold the choke point type of unit, right? And then who knows what you do over on this side. I mean, Assault Railguns can be good. I think Just Carry is going to be mad at me for even saying that, but they're good on this map, right? I think it's bad for Conf because it's easy to camp the EZ during the early game. I guess that's true, actually. By the way, we have some sort of base runner shenaniganry going on over here this time. If you've ever played against Just Carrier as Conf when he's playing Coalition, what he'll do is put a missile turret down, and then it's like really, really hard to do anything here. But obviously that's not going to happen with Galzian as the opponent. Conf Carrier has done quite a lot of friendly fire already. But he should be able to kill off that scanner before any units actually die. And here comes that Galzian base runner, though. This time there's no support. So this guy should actually be able to kill him one-on-one, but probably the base runner can escape using his smoke ability. No heal was popped, though. Yeah. Yeah, and in general, I'd say that's always how you ought to play against Conf. You ought to do what Cabel did last game, where he goes for like an early attack, exploiting the blindness. Or you should invest in stopping them from extracting, because, you know, either you can damage him a lot while he still doesn't have any power, or you can stop him from getting those extracts out. Both of those are going to be extremely powerful. Imagine KVK. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Right? Okay, base runner heal is actually saved for a very good timing here, although he's actually hitting the production cruiser too, but that's okay. He's healing as he's like sucking the life out of both of these guys, so this is a very, very effective base runner heal. Smoke is popped though, that's gonna keep him alive. And actually the Galzian base runner is in the smoke now too, which is kind of nice for him, I think. Yeah, sucking the life out of him, you know? Actually, if we could make whatever we wanted to, the original idea with the base runner heal was going to be that it only heals the base runner if it has other units in the area to suck life out of, you know? And so the more units that it was damaging, the faster it would heal. Which would have been awesome, but unfortunately we couldn't do that. That would have been so sick, though. Can you imagine? Ugh. And Cabel playing a really aggressive game here, too. It looks like this is actually a rail rush with ref mode, you know, which is... That sounds ridiculous, but of course that's how you play Anomaly. Ref mode. It makes the production cruiser quite a lot more powerful. But those are salvagers, so it looks like he's going to go back onto 2 base now. But, I mean, I would actually be, like, pushing forward, because I think you can actually do quite a bit of damage here. It's only base runners that are contesting you. And look, you have 9 armor, they do 10 damage per shot. Yeah, they don't hurt you, right? And obviously this railgun's can be very effective as well. The only thing you have to watch out for is blast drones. But, you know, either way, he has stopped the extractions, so we have to say that's good. These guys are idle, but that's alright. Cable's actually very low on CUs. That often doesn't happen in Anomaly. But, you know, he's got this base full saturated now once he gets these guys mining, so that'll be good for him. Hey, a Sand Sieger to deny the scanner play. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, you really want to find units that don't have AoE that you can use to kill off these things, because otherwise salvagers can get killed. That guy's very low. How low is he? 95, but it looks like he's gonna be fine. Thing is, there's another base runner here, though. If he puts the scanner down on exactly the same spot, he probably can get a salvager kill like this. Ah, very good, very good. I really do need to play that again. I swear, soon, TM. It'll happen. Is one of these guys idle? He is. Oh. What is the meaning of this? F3 is your friend, I'll say it again. Okay, there's the scanner, a little bit misplaced though, and this guy's had a lot of time to heal. I think he'll be fine. He will be able to kill off this Sandstormer though, and this would be a good time for base runner to heal anyway. Ah, very nice, very nice. What is his tech? Well, he's got railguns, and he's teching armor for them. Which is good because they give you HP, of course. I mean, obviously the armor is not really valuable, but the HP is in a rail fight. The only thing is, he hasn't actually built any railguns, so I might recommend having a couple of units before getting the armor techs. One of these days, one of these days. And I think that RenderedSpy is unaware that, like, if Cabel wanted to, he could just walk in with these heavy railguns. I mean, that's a really relevant threat, you know? Hasn't happened, though, so that's good. There is none, that's the answer. Yeah. Although, Con of Siege is really strong on this map because you can just park it on the cracks here. Uh-oh, and the railguns are actually leaving the extraction zone. You know, Cabel should know that this is happening. I mean, look, he's got vision through the fog of where those artifacts are, so he should be able to stop that, but it's like he's not interested. And it's like mass Sandskimmer. I mean, why would you do this? You have rail armor 3. Ah! Sandskimmers are not really the unit that you think they are. I feel like all of RenderedSpy's games, we've seen too many Sandskimmers. They're actually going to get the kill here, but I mean, if that base runner had heal, I think it would have killed all of them. Okay, looks like the railguns are coming back now. Base runner heal is popped. It's actually not going to be enough to keep this guy alive, though. Too many enemies now. Man, the Sandskimmer's going to just come over here and kill this carrier. Oh my gosh. GG, right? If he knows. This should never be allowed to happen, but... If the Sandskimmers just drove over here, I think they could actually kill this carrier. And yeah, the railguns don't have line of sight here, so because of smoke. I don't know why he's not just going into the extraction zone, mind you, but okay, there we go. And the Sandskimmers show up here to fight the railguns, which they can't do, and they're all just gonna die. Like, what is the point of this? You know, I don't understand. Anyway. Yeah, Sandskimmers are not, like, frontline combat units in this patch. They just aren't. And I think RenderedSpy really needs to stop trying to use them that way, because they're really coming back to bite him. Jetpacks here might be able to kill all 4, by the way, but they're misplaced a little bit. Ooh. That actually did better than I thought. Looks like he only had 3, though. Maybe he had just opened this wreck. Yeah, theoretically, but then he's not really using them that way. Like, if he had come down into the back against this carrier, I mean, I think maybe he just wins the game right there, you know? Also, wow, look at that. Only one died. Crazy. That's not bad at all. Yeah, no, I really think he could have just ended the entire game, just blown up this carrier. Well, we'll never know exactly what would have happened there. But we do have the heavy railguns coming out finally, and it is Armor 3 versus Armor 1, so... That is true, isn't it? Yes. Although they don't have range calibration, which is also going to be pretty effective here. Then again, we also have assault railguns, which are hitting the heavies. And obviously that's quite effective with Sunder on, so... This is definitely a fight that, that RenderedSpy can win. But there's gonna be air, and here they come. And yes, the float is starting to stack up, but again, it's something about Anomaly, right? It's very difficult to get, oh, there's an honor guard out on the field. Anyway, it's very difficult to get enough RUs. Like, you always spend more CUs than RUs. I mean, other way around. RUs than CUs. But yeah, the honor guard is out, and actually this is perfect timing here. It's gonna shoot down all of those guys. And the Sand Skimmer's gonna have a little poke. See, this is what they should do, right? Just see if this is open, and if it's not, you can go away. Oh! No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Forget it. Forget that I snapped. I snapped for nothing. I saw the shotgun warming up there, but not gonna end up firing. And the assaults have gotten out on the side here. This is nice enough, but without any Sunder, they're not actually really gonna do any damage. You can see this guy losing 1 HP per shot. Oh, maybe it's 2. Yeah, it looks like it's 2. Oh, it's 2 because there's 2 of them shooting. Alright, never mind. Yeah, it's 1 per shot. So he doesn't care. I would just leave the wounded guy back, because again, Sand Skimmers can't fight railguns. And then take the ones that are still strong and go out here and dislodge this. Because now he's letting the Sand Skimmers come through. Uh-oh, and see, this is what they're good at, right? This is actually quite a serious threat. Looks like we're gonna try to repel them with the depth packs here, and they move right into it! Ow! Okay, that's good. Loses quite a few of them there. But even so, gets a salvager. And this heavy railgun didn't know what he signed up for. So he's gonna die. Yeah, it needs to split up the army, right? It needs to get like 1 or 2 railguns over here to hold the chokes, and then take over this side. I think people are so used to banning College Teeth, honestly, that they don't totally know how to play this map, and this is usually how it goes. Even in Juraki, even in Vanilla. It's just that it kind of gets dominated by certain units, and that's why people try to avoid it. This guy barely survives, by the way. 12 HP on him. And shotgun over the hill would be really good here. RenderedSpy does have it too, so you gotta watch out. He's gonna use it also. Yeah, but if you're investing in, like, this blob of Sand Skimmers, and he's invested in, hey, look at this, 1 siege cruiser, right, that can hold them all off, that's a good trade for you, so. No shotgun? Shotgun, please. Shotgun is good. Shotgun does damage. Hey, very good. They're gonna be after the next series, but yes, we will cast them. But yeah, RenderedSpy doesn't have range calibration for some reason. No, the siege cruiser is leaving! You wanna stay, you wanna stay. Here, bring this guy over here, bring this guy over here. And use the shotgun, dang it! You tech this ability, use it! It is good, I swear. Grief. Good grief, man! Use the shotgun, man! Still hasn't used it here. Sand Skimmers are getting ready to do something awful. Hold down mode has been used as well, but that's actually not really going to help here because of the Sunder, so down he goes. gonna be a dead PC. Yeah, I mean, it's not great against heavy rails, but why not use it there, you know? I really don't understand. Like, you're staring at each other over the dude, you might as well. Right? And it looks like it's all crumbled here for Cabel. He doesn't have really anything to defend here. He's got like one siege cruiser, but also I think he's gonna lose. Oh, never mind. Very good depth packs here. Gonna keep his production cruiser alive. Well, this guy's actually so low. Maybe the PC can kill him, but I mean, one more depth pack would do it. He doesn't have any. Oh, they're all on cooldown. Oh no. Okay, he turns on combat mode and kills it. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. That was close. I love this one assault railgun that can't move anymore, just sliding out to its doom. Yeah, well, maybe it's nice anyway. We'll be casting more quarterfinals matches, you know. Sure, we'll do it. And you want to watch out. Don't let this railgun sunder you, because then the assault railguns are going to do a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, oh man, look at this, how he's like actually stopped even shooting the guy, because he's like, yeah, they'll take care of him. And then he ruins my life by turning around and doing it anyway. Whatever. Oh, really good barrage. Ah, but those railguns are just so tanky, man. It's armor 3, you know. They're tough cookies. They really are. Aha! Now this is what we want to see. See, this one assault ship here is going to be able to kill all of these assault rails, actually. Doesn't have any defenders over here, so it should be all she wrote. Although I would target this guy first because you can kill him a lot faster. Is that true? Oh, I guess the veterancy doesn't give him armor. Never mind. He kept him alive. That took a lot longer to kill than I expected. And now the world's slowest carrier has been given a move order toward the enemy. Trust me, guys, I'm gonna get there eventually. You really want to power up the mobility system. Otherwise, you're not really allowed to move as Galcian. Better than BC. Actually, it's slower than BC's. If you can believe that. And it's 6 out of 9 artifacts. Nice. So we have the full mobility support turned on again. Really fun to take a production cruiser and bring it up to the front line in this scenario, because then you can get that frontline speed. But even so, I mean, look at the vision radius of these guys. It's disgusting, right? I mean, he just sees the whole map from now on. Oh, and look how much synergy that has with the assault railguns too, because now that he can see the whole map, he can just shoot this from like across the entire field. Yeah, Galcian self-heal, not anymore, not if you're always getting damaged. And assault ships really can't fight heavy railguns, so I feel like making 1 or 2 of them was not a mistake, but making this many, it's probably gonna come back to bite him. Tons of float and CUs though, so actually I appreciate the idea of like sending the salvagers out to just, you know, just be like the det pack army. EMP's gonna land too. Good idea here, but it's not gonna work out. Too many railguns. Many of them did not get hit, so they're just gonna finish them off there. Sandskimmers throwing themselves away though. That seems to be a staple of RenderedSpy gameplay. There we go. Now he's hitting a target that he can damage. See? See how much damage it does to the carrier? It's good, right? I swear. It's pretty good, I swear. I guess, but I mean, you would hope that they would actually do something useful. Not to mention they can give veterancy, potentially. This carrier's starting to hurt a little bit here, but now that we have the healing system on, well, it looks like he's only just barely matching the damage output of these assault rails. So he's not really healing here, but he's not taking damage. Indeed. Now, so I discovered that this the yeet maneuver is actually just not working. Oh gosh, this guy's dead, by the way. And so, you know, when you get these guys up to Vet 5, they basically just can't move anymore. And then if Con F is there, they can boost them out because they have mobility support. But like for Gaussian, Vet 5 is just like a death sentence for the assault railguns. So that's kind of sad, but oh well, what you gonna do, huh? Nobody uses this ability properly anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. TJ hit. Oh, don't do that. Actually, that might crash the game, but I'm not totally certain. Here comes some flying fortresses just for fun. I mean, Smokefish would obviously be better here, but it doesn't matter. You feed them to the base runner, yes. That's all they're good for. I mean, seriously though, right? Because they can't move anymore. So. Oh, it looks like the RUs mine out before the CUs on this base. I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, Smokefish would have been better, but still, precision bombers can do the job. Flying fortresses. And it's a desperate last-ditch attempt to kill off the base runner. It's gonna succeed. No smoke drop there. Yeah, but like, compare the CU piles. I mean, they're not that far off. It's weird. It's like maybe he wasn't mining CUs at all for a while. Or maybe he did like 1 and 1 and then he didn't fill them for a long time. I don't know. But yes, the railgun's gonna kill off the carrier here. That's something that they're very good at, you know. I think, if I recall correctly, the Sand Siegers end up getting... I think they end up getting, like, 200 damage per shot, right? And then a Coalition carrier is still, like, it can reach 243 armor, and so even Sand Siegers are just incapable of damaging them. Well, it's one aspect of railguns in Anomaly that they ignore armor completely. And so, if you need to kill a carrier for sure, you know, like, you just can't kill it off with any other unit. They're your guys. Same with Vet 5 BCs. But yes, this is now game 3, and I believe that makes the scoreline 1-1. This is a remake of this game. Ah, so did they have a crash and then they had to go? Who was winning when the game crashed? Imagine Vet 5 BC. Yeah, it's happened. I mean, against, like, AIs, mind you know, but I have done it. No, I don't think it's ever happened this tournament. I don't think it ever will. I mean, maybe I should make that like a personal challenge, you know, to try and get, like, a Vet 5's BC when I play my semifinals game. Well, the thing is, they're not even really that good. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but... They gain speed, right? And they gain armor. So the speed is useful, but the armor is like, well, they were already basically unkillable. Doesn't really do anything for their damage output. So surprisingly, it's not actually that good. Yeah, it'd be better against Gaussian Con F, it's true. Especially like Sand Siegers are a really, really, like, nasty way to do damage to battlecruisers, right? Just ridiculously slow, and they just pump out a huge amount of damage. And then Siege as well, yeah, because they don't have very much armor. And in both of those cases, if you can get 243 armor, you don't care anymore. But... I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I'll try. I'll do my best. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting, interesting detail for the crowd, you know. Oh, so that's what the extra file is. I see. Okay, that's the one that crashed. Ah. Okay, well, we won't cast that one. But... It's kind of fun that they included it, though. Oh dear. My cousin just broke her collarbone. Well, I think this is not a great early game for Cabel because he's very, very slow here. And curiously, I think RenderedSpy actually retired as base runner, and that's always a mistake. Don't ever do that. But he's gonna get away with it because his opponent didn't try to come to attack him. Do you guys remember that one game between Garmulator and Discara? I think this was one of the Kharak Cups. It was like Kharak Cup 3 or something. It was very early. Where, like, it's right at the end of the game. I think Garmulator's carrier was, like, 100 HP or something. And then Discara has, like, the last missile volley that's gonna kill him in the air. And then the game crashes. We were like, well... what do we do about that? Yeah, that was a bad one. We don't usually get crashes like that, but it happens sometimes. Combat mode is turned off. Okay, yeah, good. I want the resource controller to be on these guys, of course. Did the collarbone burst out of his skin? I don't know. I don't think so. No, because it was a picture of an X-ray. Yeah. So that didn't happen. Still sounds painful though. I think it was. I think it was like both carriers are below 1,000 health, and then Garmulator's is lower, and Discara had like the missile volley in the air. So I think that we ruled that he won, but like it was like about the worst possible time for a game crash either way. Oh yeah, I would pay money for that. Because, you know, I can't be bothered to do it myself. Well, it's not the cast that you would see that in. I think Discara's stream has it. Maybe he saved that, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But you should look on his Twitch, though, see if you can find it. It's Discara123. But yeah, Cabel just trying to do a bit of harassment here, but mayhaps chance for yes. It's very difficult to fight, you know, assault ships against railguns like this. Yeah, now where's Discara been, huh? We should try and bully him into playing in Dragon Cup 19, which it would seem is going to be our next tournament. Let's actually check the poll again. Oh, it's neck and neck, man. It's 7-6. Ooh. Could go either way then, eh? Ooh, if you sunder the scanner, then the assault railgun will do an extra 0 damage per shot. It's high value. Yeah, yeah, get that sunder! Oh, yeah! Doesn't the railgun get area of effect if it reaches Elder? Yeah, it does. Well, I don't think we've seen an Elder railgun in this tournament either. But that would be something terrifying to behold, wouldn't it? Oh gosh, they really do just become insane with max vet. Ooh. Yeah, try not to give your opponents veterancy. Actually, it's weird, you know, in the early days of Anomaly when we would always be playing with just carrier, testing it, once we added the new veterancy buffs, it was like, if you let any unit vet up, you just died instantly, you know what I mean? And I'm not really sure what changed. I don't think that many of the values are different, really. I think we just kind of got better at, like, not feeding units into the grinder and letting them die, like, as we get more used to the unit interactions. Alright, Kithid. It's 6 p.m. Time for everyone to die on the bridge. It is tradition, you know? Also, this PC is misplaced. Looks like you fixed that. Actually, though, I'm not sure what Cabel is doing this game, but he doesn't seem to have built any army, so... You know, I usually say if you cross the bridge, you die, but in this case, it looks like it's gonna work out fine for him. Oh, good, he's got one assault ship. Yeah, I don't know, this seems like a mistake to me, to not build any army at all. Here they come. Still no range calibration, but, you know. Oh, that's why they're so slow. He doesn't have mobility support turned on yet. Well, I would have to recommend that. That's a good upgrade. In fact, look, he's already got the carrier power for it. Just turn it on. Just turn it on. Sand Skimmer's gonna try to do things they're not allowed to do again. Thanks for you. Oh, please. Oh, turn it on. Turn it on. Oh. No nanomachines, son. Wait a minute, and this is a carrier against Sand Skimmer. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think you can do this either. This is like... This is natural counter right here. Okay, watch out. Keep an eye on that in the background. But for now, the heavy railguns are just gonna march through all the bases and kill everything. It is Carrier Systems 4 teching, so like, that's pretty good. But I don't know about this, man. I mean, like, seriously. Maybe if you're fast enough, you can actually dodge the Sand Skimmers? Ow. Ow. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a no. So he's gonna run away with that, no? And another base falls. But, you know, he doesn't have anything that can fight the assault ships, to be fair, so this is not completely lost yet. Assault ships should get a lot closer, though. Get the kills on those salvagers, and then just back away before the carrier can finish them. Okay, you really don't want to just stand here and get killed. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And that's the honor guard making itself felt, but didn't really manage to do any damage there. And now the main base will fall. This is a weird game, man. This is a weird game. And look, Cabel is so close to Power Systems 5, actually. Just quick drop the RUs before those salves die. If these salvagers die, I'm gonna cry. Okay, there we go. And he has the money for one nuke. Alright, so that's what he's banking on. I'm just gonna say, if your plan is to... Like, okay, I've got one nuke that I can use, and then I die. Like, it's not a very good plan, you know? You will get this extraction out, though, so that's good. May thy carrier chip and shatter. May thy carrier chip and shatter. The problem is, of course, your opponent is always going to be getting more money, right? And so eventually he's gonna outdo you in carrier power as well. I like, in these scenarios, to just build up more carrier power and say, that's gonna be how I beat you. Because then you have nothing going for you. Okay, don't power up the healing, you gotta power up the weapons. Kill off these little bees here. Oh no, he's not even gonna get the nuke, he's just gonna die here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, Sand Skimmer is natural counter to carriers. You really don't want to just drive your carrier out there alone in Anomaly. There's a lot of things that can damage it. Well, his carrier has chipped and shattered, so that's the end. Kind of an unceremonious finish. I mean, look, Cabel should have been more aggressive in the early game. Fine, whatever. But he had a nice early game, right? He made 3 base a lot faster. He got some artifacts out, and then he was like, "Time to die." So, not exactly how I would have played this one. Alright, well, let's jump into game 4. And this is potentially the end. Scoreline is 2-1 right now, favoring RenderedSpy. So if he's able to win this one, he wins the series. So, Firebase Crew. Yeah, speaking of my Dune references, have you guys seen Dune Part 2? Because if you haven't, you should. It's simply spectacular. I think that my stream chat wasn't working there. Curious. The story kinda meh? Oh. Heresy. Heresy! No, the reason I'm always doing that test is because, so, it's always showing up on the recording, right? And, like, the people in the stream can see it, but I don't get to see that. And that's something that OBS is putting in on the end. So, you know, I have a program that's, like, putting it to the front, and sometimes it doesn't work. So I actually couldn't see any of that. Yes, Rampa, because what we want is, what we want is the 1984 movie made today. Have you seen Dune 1984 by David Lynch? Oh. Ridiculous. Also, a very, very bad build by, Cabel here. What? Oh my gosh, Rampa. No, 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 no. Look, some opinions are like, you can believe this or that. Some of them are just wrong, okay? Some of them are just wrong. I agree with Just Carrier about that, by the way. No spoilers. I'll be very mad. I'll be very mad. You must experience this movie in its pure form. It is extremely good. You're dying on this hill? Well then your water shall return to the tribe. What can I say? Anyway, terrible build from Cabel. Look, he's slower to 2 base than his opponent, who's Con F and has to get mobility support so that he's not blind. And he doesn't have any military units out on the field except for like 1 assault ship. I don't know what he's doing. It's just terrible. He will get an artifact, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna say this is not what he wanted. Yeah, just like last game, right? It's gonna be railguns against assault ships, and we've already seen you don't win that. Is this the same as he did last game, really? Oh. Suboptimal. Suboptimal. Smoke gate get popped here, of course that won't really help you against the assault ship, it just delays the inevitable, because you both heal, and he'll heal faster than you. Oh, he delayed ref mode a lot, yeah. Oh, you mean last game. Right. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. But there's the heavy railgun, and you're not allowed to play anymore. Maybe you can get 1 salvager before you die, that would be nice. Nope. Okay, Smokefish. Good. So now he's gonna do something else, right? Which is essential. He's still massively behind here. I mean, this is a terrible game state, but it's not as bad as it could be, I guess. He's building a production cruiser to try to get his 3 base set up. That's good. His opponent's gonna be faster to him on that by quite a bit. But you know, maybe he has like a really good Smokefish reveal and he's able to pull it around, but. Yeah, we don't have any honor guards yet. That's the other thing, though, right? Is that like one of the reasons why railguns are so powerful here is because they just get like, how do I say? They get murdered by air, right? But then you unlock the ultimate anti-air tech that that you've got here, so that Galzi and Kanef have. And yet there it is. And so by the time the air is hitting the field, you could potentially already be, you know, getting honor guards out and just ruin everyone's day. Yeah, no, it really doesn't. And neither do siege cruisers. So yeah, I mean, I just don't see how you're planning on playing this one. Also, very nice move to put the carrier here where it can't shoot that thing anymore. Might have almost lost the salvager there. I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll work out when we buff Honor Guard Siege. I wouldn't make any changes in any case until we've seen how that works out. They're strong, man. They're really strong. And, you know, being so behind on economy is not really going to help... Not really going to help Cabel here either. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Salves have the det packs here, this should be fine. The one Smokefish is going to do a lot of damage, and then you can just det pack the others out, right? Well, you should use them, though. Step 1 would be fire a det pack, please. Okay, he's going to be fine, he knows what he's doing. He's going to be fine. And here come the Smokefish to try to do some eco damage on the other side, but I expect the Honor Guard's almost done. Yeah, look, it's about to finish. So we might get a couple Salvager kills here, but that's not really going to be a big concern. There's the Honor Guard. I would target the guys close first, though. Yeah, and then get away from the carrier, because you're carrier blocking right now. Oh, no, and they're going to get targeted by the smoke. Oh, gosh, don't lose this Honor Guard. That would be so crippling. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Alright, Cabel has been given a second lease on life. Now he's able to play. But he needs to keep the momentum up, and he needs to tech railguns, like, immediately, I think. Armored unit defenses? Really? I don't understand why you would get that. It's gotta be railgun fab, and then get a second PC as well. Because your opponent's just gonna get another Honor Guard, right? Your Smokefish are gonna be impossible to use before too long. So you gotta, you know, get whatever value you can out of them right now and then transition into something that can fight, even when air is not allowed anymore. And that's gotta be railguns. Yeah, but like, look, now you have the edge, right? Your opponent has, what, 2 heavy railguns, but he's gotta rebuild his economy first and get anti-air. This is actually good. This is actually good. Like, I think you can win this. But he needed to have started it right away, and instead he's spending all this time getting, like, armored unit defenses and teching carrier power and whatever. Well, I guess that's true, he didn't lose much eco. but whatever, I mean, you could fight that. Now I don't think you can, now it's too late. Although, look at this, RenderedSpy building sand skimmers for unknowable reasons. So again, you're getting given a 3rd lease on life here, but you're still not using it. So, this is kind of a depressing game, in other words. Oh, don't stand still! Oh! Yeah, AS is not the answer. It's not going to beat the railguns here. That's true, that's true. Like, if you have enough siege cruisers, maybe you can fight it. But really, I think he could have just gone into... heavy rails of his own and been better here. Especially with all this sand skimmer cringe that's coming out from RenderedSpy. I still, like... How many games have we played now? He's still building these things. I don't understand. They don't work properly, you know? Oh, jeez. And world's slowest carrier continues here. Right, I'm saying it wrong. They do work properly. They just don't work in this case. Oh, don't worry. We got time. We got time. Because you said you're fine with me casting the next game first, right? The one that's the semifinals. So we've got plenty of time. Nice little run by from the assault chips here, and actually they catch the honor guard too. Really? Okay, no, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna survive. Yeah, that would have been quite sad if that died, though. Yeah, honor guard anti-air, which obviously does anti-ground, but that's what you expect. It can be useful in that kind of niche scenario, but it's often skipped, and I think it's for good reason. It doesn't often give a whole lot of value. I wonder if there's like a game plan with just... Oh gosh, the big sort of heal! Get away from there! Go, go, go! Run! Run! Ah! Okay, he's gonna be alright. I wonder if there's like a playstyle with just like mass honor guards, like just get 30 of them, you know, but that would be pretty expensive. I don't know if that can really be done. But yes, it's a very competent close range weapon. It's just that normally if your honor guards are in close range, something went wrong already, you know what I mean? So... Yeah, didn't I suggest that, like, earlier in this same cast? Soul Chip's actually fighting railguns here. Surprising. Sandskimmer is attempting to contribute, but, you know... What's the railgun armor like here? Yeah, he has armor too. This is going a little better than I would have expected. I will say, RenderedSpy has always built too many assault railguns, right? Because these things are really useful in the right context, but that's just not it, I don't think. Like, you really just want to have more damage output, and that's heavy railguns, not assaults. Also, he can win this fight? Well, maybe not. There are Sandskimmers here after all. Uh-oh, Smokefish launching. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Hungry Honor Guard wants some kills, you know? Now, he is really far away, so he doesn't have range yet. Carrier getting, like, absolutely massacred, by the way. Oh, there he is, and they're all clumped up, too. Looks like they're not taking the AoE, though. Maybe the Honor Guard doesn't do AoE anymore. I know this patch so well. Okay, it doesn't do AoE, there we go. Ow. Ah, right. I remember that now. Yeah. But yeah, the Smokefish are gonna die. Hey, it pushes the rails off at least, but... Like, I don't know. How long can you fight like this? You still don't have an answer to these guys. Do you know what I mean? Although there's not any heavy railguns on this side, so maybe you have a window to get in there and kill that honor guard off. It looks like that's what he's going for. And you better get it, because, like, if you don't, I don't know what you do here. You're like, then maybe you can build more air and fight, but if you don't kill off this honor guard, I feel like the game's just over. He's fighting the heavy railgun for now. I think he's getting distracted. You really just gotta kill that thing off. Yeah, and he's gonna recognize it. Focus fires it now. Oh, and it's getting low. And there it goes. And now you can use the air. So you gotta go, like, right away. Because if you give your opponent any time to stabilize here, he still just has the winning comp, I think. Here comes the air units. Gaussian Nuke is also on the table, so keep an eye on that. Power 6 attacking. This is going to be a very powerful carrier, no doubt about that. But yes, you're right. That's a case where Honor Guard AA actually would have been quite good. Railguns win on this side, of course. And we're turning off mobility support and turning on the close combat, so it looks like this carrier knows. Why do those Smokefish keep targeting the salvagers? Wait, what? What is he doing here? And how much damage does a Gauzy nuke do to the carrier? It's like 4,500, right? Oh gosh, how much is it, carrier? I saw 4998 at one point. Oh wait a minute, he already used the nuke. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I don't care about all. I care about versus carriers. You don't remember? You're failing me at this crucial time! Anyway, I didn't see what the nuke did, but... looks like it killed 3 heavy railguns. That's not terrible. Gaussian carrier is coming in here for the kill, potentially. But the Conf carrier is already healed up about 1,000. You can't run, though, right? 50% to kill. Ah, yeah, so he never was actually in kill range there. It was probably pretty close, but no cigar. Anyway, you can't run away from the carrier, so I think you just want to power up the weapons here and do as much damage as you can while the railguns come. Where are the railguns? Oh, gosh. Okay, well, maybe this is going to work out, because Cabel's running away. System 7's available to tech, though. And that would be good. System 7's very powerful. It got stuck! No, it got stuck! No, not like that! Oh my gosh! And look, he's giving all these move orders. He's like, why aren't you moving? No, the carrier got stuck! You're kidding me! And that's the series! That's game over! Oh my gosh! Firebase Krill strikes again! Good grief. Oh no, what a sad way to go. Oh, Cable's gonna be so angry. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Yeah, no, I mean, you can get through there. You just have to, like, babysit it to make sure it doesn't get stuck like that. Thanks for watching this series. We will catch you in the next one. And for those on stream, we'll go right into it. Goodbye.